Hi, everybody. This is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers, the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More group, and the Junk Journal and Papercrafts group. Also, the coffee shop, Sweet Pea Papers. I think that's all. Amazon shop, Sweet Pea Papers. Wow. Okay, this is video 3 in our Teeny Weeny Halloweeny journal. Now, this is our 4th annual Teeny Weeny Halloweeny, and I really enjoy doing this every year, and this year is no exception. So, in videos 1 and 2, we decided the size of the journal. It's the black part, the black pages, they're 4 3/4 by 3 3/8. The pictures themselves are 2 by 3. I think that's right. 2 by 3. It can't be. Yeah, because folded in half. Yep. 2 by 3 and an 8. Okay. And then we put them on the black papers that are the 4 3/4 wide, 3 3/8 wide, and 4 3/4 tall. I don't know why I have that written down backwards. Okay, so we've done the first page in our first signature, 2, 3, 4, which is a little belly band, 5, which is a side pocket, and now we're on 6 and 7, which is our center spread. So on page 6, let me set our little book aside. On page 6, we're going to do a double flip out. I'm thinking, no, though, it doesn't open very well because it's so small. Well, I think we could have a flip out this way and a flip out that way. I think it would be all right. Let's do that. So we're going to need 2 black pages, and I grabbed this scrap that was already scored. And I think, let's see. Yeah, we just need to trim a little bit off. And it's crooked. Let me make sure the score isn't crooked. No, it looks like the cut is crooked. So I'm going to make it a little bit shorter than that I marked, which is the edge here. Then we'll look at the height. Make it a little teeny bit shorter. See how many times I can say teeny weeny, right? So then for the height, we're going to go a little shorter than the page. For the total size, I'm just going to put it right at, let's make it 3 inches just to make our life easier. We'll take another 1/16 off. Okay, so then I'm going to cut this in 2 1.5 inch pieces. And I think this is too long, the flip over piece. So I'm going to cut that just a little bit too. Okay. So now what I think we need to do is probably cut them so the word nevermore is visible. So what does that mean? Okay, wow. That means we need to cut a 16th off the bottom, off the size of the bottom one. See if I can do that on here. I meant to do the height and I did the width. I can't believe I just did that. So how wide is it? Two and a half inches wide and 1.5 inches tall. We'll go to 1.5. Then we'll take off a 16. Okay. And then we're going to take just a smidge off the height so we can see the word nevermore. Let's see if that will work. That's a lot taller than that, isn't it? How did I come up with those measurements? That's what I get for trying to remember them off the top of my head. A little shorter than the height that I just marked. Okay. And we want to score it. It's still a 16 wide. Okay. Alright. Well, that wasn't going to work. Drawing a V instead of a line doesn't work. We're going to score it there to match the score on this one. Man, my left arm, it's really weird. Yesterday, or when I got my COVID shot, it hurt a little bit. You know, where they give you the shot, but just right there locally at the shot. Then, yesterday, it started hurting a little bit more, and I looked at it, and the red spot had gotten about this big, about that big. Now today, my arm really hurts, and the red spot on my arm is about this big. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's do this one. Ta-da. Okay. Now, I need to put, I resized the ephemera, the teeny weeny ephemera, and I now have 2 teeny weeny envelopes, 3 teeny weeny file folders, which is awesome, and then a bunch of ephemera. And look at how small, can you see it? Look how small words are that the scan and cut out. The scan and cut all of this out. This is what I did. I took the regular page, I printed it at the 3.5 by 4 or the wallet size, like for photos, and then I reduced that to 90%. Then you turn off fit to page, or it will cut the edge off because it will magnify it up. You want to shrink it down. Okay, so I'll say it again. Wallet sized, fit to page off, 90% of the size. Okay, and that's how I got all of this. And it looks to be a lot closer to the size we need than the super teeny weeny that I made for the others. And I forgot about these the first go around. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put paper on here that's a pattern. Then we're going to put pieces of ephemera on them. So we need to put paper that we can see the ephemera on. And I think I would like to try to get this scrap paper. That's why it's so big. This scrap paper diamond pattern. Okay, so let's see what we need. So we're going to bring that in just a little bit, then cut it in a little bit, then let's do that first. Oh, and I'm doing it on the wrong side. Here we go. This is the way we normally do it. A little bit inside, either way. Well, what did I do there? Okay, well, height is right. put this way on. I don't know what I was thinking of what I did. Apparently I'm having a teeny weeny problem here with these flip outs. Okay. So that's going to be, well, it's a little small height-wise. Let's try it again. Little pieces of paper stuck in here everywhere. In my rotary cutter. Let's try this. Oh, there's the mark right there. I didn't see it. It was not the mark. Okay, so now let's make another piece. The same size. Let's redo that. I'm not happy with that line. Gosh, I set out several pages and I'm having a hard time getting one done. So we'll do one flap and then you'll know how to do the other, okay? So we're going to ink this. Did I not cut the width? No, I didn't. What is the deal with me this morning? It's 5 o'clock. That's late. Okay, it's the pencil mark. I like it with the diamonds on it. And then we'll take a little piece, one of our little pieces of ephemera, and put it in the center. Actually, I think we'll be able to get both of them done. And then just put some cream colored writing paper on the back side. The important part is getting the size of the flip out right, and apparently getting the size of the inside paper right. It's 15 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Well, that side wasn't bad either, but I think we've used it already, just within the last couple of pages. I'm going to have to go through the pages because I don't think I printed out all of the pattern papers for some reason. Okay, this one goes this way. So let's glue this on. And let's put a tiny piece of magnet on there. One of our broken pieces. And put a little tiny piece on here too. And then it won't matter how big of a piece it is on the back side. I've got a couple that are bigger. They're like a half of a magnet. Yeah, see, I knew that wasn't going to stay down, so that was why we put that little teeny piece of magnet on there. Looks like my broken pieces are going to work. As long as you keep that tape far enough back from the edge for your back piece. Okay, just make sure you do that. How cool is that? It's a smidge shorter. No, it's not. I'm so happy with that. Okay, let's put our little pieces of magnet on the back. And let's use our bigger pieces that we probably won't be able to use otherwise. Okay. And I've got a bulb pen, and then I have this stuck. I have a little metal shelf that I have my stuff sitting on. And so I stick it to that. And that's how I store them. In case you wondered. Can't believe we got little magnets to work. That's so cool. Okay. This is going to be page 6. Aw, look at that. Okay, page 6. Page 7 is going to be the same, only we're going to do a flip up and a flip down. Because this is our center spread, so we're going to be impressive. Okay. Now we've got this piece scored already, but this part is really big. And the length on this is going to be here. And That's just not right. Okay. No, it isn't. It's going to be half that. That's where the score line will be. That's where we'll cut it off. Okay. This will be interesting. Oh, we've already got a score line. No, we don't on the second one. I knew that looked wide. Oh no, we need a, oh no, we don't need a border on this. That's why it's an 1/8 wide. I had a lot of scraps from the Halloween book. Is that her score line? Yes. why I left the folded part so long, but I did. I think I just moved my glass cutting mat. Let's see. Let's cut the little one just a smidge shorter. It's okay if it's a little bit smaller. I just want the bottom one. Just going to be easier to write on. Okay, that's our 30 minutes. So we'll pick up where we left off. Let me glue these on real quick. Still needs to be a smidge shorter. Because I don't want them to overlap. So that means I probably made this one a little too long. Okay, put that down. Works for me. Looks like it's just a smidge wide. Because it's a little crooked. And then you want to get this little bit of extra off. And then you just glue the bottom one on the same way. Okay? And then we're going to do the papers on the front, the magnets on the back, and tan papers, writing papers on the inside over the magnets. Okay, so that's your homework, and we'll pick it up next time with page 8. Okay, I will see you later. Thank you for spending 40 minutes with me, and I will see you in the next video.